Oh, hey, didn't notice you there. What? What's up, amigos? It's Ken Flippership here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Machinewise Prysma. Alright, so first things first, let's kick this thing off with the overall fit and finish of the product. This thing I got on the secondhand market, but it arrived to me in mint condition. And so, really, I would say that my impressions on it, first impressions and everything, were generally pretty good. The grip and the texture on there, although it's not the best grip I've ever felt, it definitely gets the job done, as well as the overall finish is pretty much flawless. When you take into account the tolerances and the machining of a company like Machinewise, this BALISONG right here really does kind of showcase their general approach to things, which is machining perfectly and getting everything, pretty much done perfectly. So I would say that this score is very high in that category. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so when it comes to value proposition, the next factor, I will have to say that this BALISONG actually surprised me, and it scores fairly high. It's important to note that when this BALISONG first came out, $150 was a very, very competitive pricing, and at that price range, you could pretty much get away with just about anything as long as it flipped decently well. But with things like the Nibalis Volt coming out and several other Amazon trainers, although they are not US made, there is the issue of you can get something in that price range and lower than that price range that flips decently well, and so they would have to really kind of bring something else to the table to have an excellent value proposition. Now, being as that I've given this an excellent value proposition, you're probably wondering, what is it that Machinewise does so well that differentiates them from others in or below their price range? And the answer to that is that their machining is absolutely excellent. It's unmatched. I mean, just listen to the thing.
Can't think.
Alright, so fanning is one of the things that this BALISONG does so well. It has insane ability to kind of like really spread out on the fans, and you can see how nice it looks when it does fan, so that's definitely a strong suit for this BALISONG I've found. Onto the rollovers, obviously not as strong of a strong suit, but it can do them decently fine. I feel it not wanting to stick on some certain types of movements, but it's good enough and it gets the job done as far as that goes. Chaplains, this thing chaplains decently well. It sticks good. I never felt it really trying to pull off too much. I wouldn't say it does it any better or any worse than anything else. Pretty average in this category. So that's how I feel about that. Aerials. Now this is one that really was kind of weird for me. This BALISONG has such long handles that I feel like it almost takes away from your ability to do aerials well. As you can see, even at the start of the video, I was able to do a giraffe and stuff. Sometimes once you get used to the handle weight, the way it carries helps you with some aerials. But it's kind of a weird one. I would say I would score it at average, if not just a hair below, just from how awkward the handles are when they move through the air. But you can get used to it, and when you do, it performs pretty well. You can do almost anything on it. Next up, I think it's gonna be twirls. This thing twirls pretty decently well. I didn't do the full standard twirl here, but the extra weight helps out. I always keep the handle weights in, but it does everything just fine with this one. I find it works good with twirls. Alright, so the $1,000,000 question. Should you get this BALISONG, or what are my overall final thoughts on it? Well, I have to say, it's an impressive BALISONG with a lot of impressive features at an even more impressive price. That being said, there are things that could fill the space that it fills as far as flippability, as far as in your collection. And really, there's only one main factor that's setting it aside that really puts it above the other category. So what I would say is that if you are somebody who does not have a BALISONG that has insane tolerances, if you've never experienced that feeling of just every little movement you do, your BALISONG is responsive in a type of way where you can hear the noises and the little nuances and really just enjoy the feel of a BALISONG with immaculate tolerances, I would say this BALISONG is good for you. But if you have a lot of balisongs that have great tolerances and you're looking for some sort of special flipping experience or something along that line, then this balisong really won't provide that. And I actually think it might even do the opposite, seeing as to how some of the handle features are a little bit bigger. Maybe there's a little bit differential in the way that it flips compared to a little more competitive a balisong. Not that it couldn't flip competitively, but just that it doesn't necessarily fill that niche. That's not what its specialty is. All in all, the Machinewise Prysma is a very unique balisong, but it's not a game changer in any aspect other than the tolerances. And so if you're somebody who wants to try a knife with perfect tolerances and you've got a little bit of money to throw at it, I would say definitely, and it's gonna have more longevity than basically any of the things that are below it in price category. So I think it's a good pick, but it all just depends on what it is you're looking for.